Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Whassup Wrestling here at Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's basically Teddy Long's wet dream here tonight, as we will be doing tag teams, playa. 4 tag team matches here tonight. And we start off tonight with a recent addition to Whassup Wrestling Televised. Moose, the big man. And there we see Maple in the background. The only woman capable of keeping Moose in check. Moose, of course, loves only 2 things: Maple and fighting people. We're hoping for tremendous things with him here tonight and further on in his career. And speaking of coming to Whassup Wrestling Televised, we have Craig Stevens. The Whassup Wrestling fans had spent the past few weeks speculating after hearing the news that a Stevens was coming to Whassup Wrestling. A bit of disappointment that it was not Stan the Man, but rather his perhaps more well-off brother Craig. It was long since stated that his brother Stan is a stain on the Stevens family name. But I'm sure now that we have Craig here, Stan will be soon to follow. Oh, and nice athleticism there by Moose, catching Craig with that spinning kick to the side of the head. Oh, and some more surprising athleticism by the big man. Oh, trying for a spinning kick, but Craig manages to block that one. Oh! This thing just a tremendous street fight. No wrestling technicalities or anything of that nature, just 2 men fighting each other. Craig already having a few early words with the ref, who just essentially shakes it off. Oh! Who's batting him away, and oh, the double arm backbreaker. And speaking of breakers, is the jawbreaker, and oh, Craig attempting to knock Moose off his feet. Doesn't get a job done. Gets a knee in the gut for his efforts. Some potential bright careers for both of these men as Whassup Wrestling expands its roster. Oh, nice twisting neck breaker. But when I mention expanding the roster, I really do mean expanding. Given that our very first show was on a roster of roughly 8 to 10 people, we are now nearing 50. And many new superstars we'll be seeing here tonight, such as Moose. Now, Moose once more doing what he can to send Craig to the outside. Oh! Devastating backbreakers, delivering right onto the apron. We see Maple on the north side of the ring just applauding her man. Oh, that's not going to get Craig into the ring. Neither is that. Oh, and a nice showing of dominance there by Moose. As the ref gets up to 5. Moose standing over him. We're now up to 7. Craig needs to get back in, and he does. Oh, straight shot there. Oh, and a jumping DDT. It's perhaps the best thing that Craig could hope for. Perhaps the only thing that he could hope for. Oh, ramming that shoulder right into Moose, sending the big man to the outside. And speaking of big men, later on tonight in our main event, the Towers of Power, Canuck and Crackerjack, will be taking on Spectationill for the tag team titles after having defeated them just a few weeks ago. And of course, Jamie Hill having bigger things to think about than perhaps the tag team titles, with his looming Universal title shot just a few weeks away from now. Once again, the ref getting up to 7 there. Oh, 2. Crowd counting along. Oh, and a bit of a stall. And there it is. 10 fierce elbow drops buried deep into Moose's chest. Craig once more giving words to the referee here. Oh, burying those forearms into Moose's back. It's hard to say that this match has been equal, but both men, oh, Craig taking Moose down from behind. We have the count, 3. Perhaps a big upset with Craig Stevens victorious here tonight. Perhaps a future Universal Champion is what we see in the ring here tonight. As I said before, Craig is fighting for his family honor, regaining it from his questionable brother Stan. Perhaps he is well on the way for that, as Moose lies on the outside. And we've been hearing the rumors. Are they true? As we wait the arrival of the Harem. There's some speculation. And it appears to be true, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha Banks has not walked out of Whassup Wrestling. She has instead joined the Harem. There was speculation, there were rumors that Anya had been entering into Sasha's dressing room, that Sasha had been talking about leaving Whassup Wrestling given her career as of late. But of course, that's where Anya thrives. And it seems that her talking has gotten her yet another member for the Harem. Hoping that she can lead her to victory. And we saw the Harem getting set, and now Paige coming to Whassup Wrestling as in a managerial role with her own team, the Paige turning Centerfolds, Harper, Maloney, and Crystal Blake. These two girls are not only new to Whassup Wrestling, but they are essentially new to wrestling. Taken to Paige as a tutor. We'll see how they do against the Harem and their newest recruit, Sasha Banks. As we see Crystal and Katie meeting up in the middle of the ring. Bit of slow action. Of course, as we stated before, Crystal is a newbie, a rookie as it were. So perhaps taking it slow is the best that she can hope for. Oh! Katie really putting on a torque on the side headlock there. Now just burying that knee. We haven't seen much success from the Harem, aside from the Queen of the Ring with Atsuko managing to defeat Cyclone. And perhaps as well, Atsuko managing to make it to the final ones of the 6 women in that elimination chamber. Perhaps Katie and Sasha can now also claim a similar fame. Katie calling Crystal up to her feet. Oh, right into a crossbody there. Katie having a few words there for Paige on the outside, warning her from getting involved. Perhaps Katie should keep a focus on Crystal, crawling in behind her. Unfortunately, the inexperience of Crystal playing out there. Oh! What a clothesline there. And of course, Harper hopped off the apron. She wasn't knocked off. As Crystal circles around Katie. Oh! Goes for a top rope splash. Or a middle rope splash, sorry. And now the tag off to Harper. Crystal exits the ring. Paige turning Centerfolds well in control here. That heavy suplex as Sasha on the corner of the Harem calls for a tag. Harper now up to the middle rope. Oh, goes for a splash herself, but finds only a boot to the back of the head from Katie and a tag there as Sasha comes in. It's now Sasha and Harper. Sasha rolling through. Oh, and a nice Hurricane Rana there by Sasha Banks. Of course, Anya making certain that Sasha isn't going to walk out of Whassup Wrestling. As Harper rolls her around the airplane spin and just drops her right down. Oh! Driving that fist right into Sasha's face. And ever since Sasha arrived here in Whassup Wrestling, she has run into a string of bad luck. Losing her title to Emily, losing it in a more legitimate way to Emily. And just unable to turn things around for herself. Oh! And that certainly doesn't help her career in any capacity. And Sasha lies on the outside, and now comes Harper. Oh, clubbing blow to the back of the neck. But no. Oh! Thought there that Harper had managed to counter, but no, just a reverse DDT from Sasha as he throws Harper back into the ring. Oh! And now Paige is up on the apron, distracting the referee. Keeping her centerfolds. And oh! But regardless, Sasha has the bank statement locked in. Will this be it? No! No! Harper rolls it over into a cover. Barely gets a 1 count. There's the Crystal on the outside, getting the crowd in behind the Paige turning centerfolds. Oh! Harper with that release suplex. But Anya on the outside with Katie on. No, both Katie and Anya. Keeping the pinfall from being counted. Oh! Harper missed that one. And Sasha pulling Harper to the middle of the ring, and a sharp kick to the gut. And then we see the jawbreaker and a running forearm straight into Sasha's face. And we're going to see some teamwork for the first time from the Paige turning centerfolds, and it's a double shoulder block. Both women in good unison there. Definitely have to be making Paige proud. As Crystal takes charge in the ring against Sasha. Oh, and a nice backdrop. And just we had seen from Harper earlier, nice kip up and a tag. And in comes Katie. Katie with some diving forearms, but no. Crystal's right back up. Once again with the kip up. Oh, and a nice little dancing number there. Prior to that hefty elbow drop. Oh! Both feet, or both knees pressed into Katie's chest. Crystal really should have gone for a cover there. Sasha was nowhere to be seen to be able to break up the count. That's just the inexperience in play. Crystal now with the tag out to Harper. The vast majority of this contest has just been the Paige turning centerfolds. But here we go. Oh! Katie saying good night, but no. She's going to do more. In the form of a camel clutch. Crystal trying to will her partner into staying in this thing. Will it be enough? Katie still got it locked in. No. Katie ultimately lets it go, but no. Harper with the counter. Sweeping out Katie's legs and the jawbreaker from Katie. Nice sweeping kick there by Katie. And the desperate tag. Crystal is now in this thing. And Sasha has made it back up to the apron. Wait, Anya just threw in a chair. Oh, Crystal missed there with the spinning kick there. But not with the flying forearm. And the drop kick. So that Anya had planned for Katie to use that chair, but no! Harper still on the outside at Paige's feet. It's all on Crystal for the PTC. Oh! And a snap suplex there by Katie. The referee finally acknowledges the chair and tosses it back outside. And Sasha now becomes a legal woman. Oh, and Sasha once again sent to the outside. Now Harper back up on the apron as Crystal takes a breather. And we see the breather is over. Crystal now on the outside. One thing about the Paige turning Centerfolds is that while, yes, they are in the adult industry, they are in different means of that same industry. Whereas Crystal performs in movies, Harper is more of a party girl. Sasha Banks could once more be going for the Banks Demon. And does she get it locked in? Yes, she has it locked in. Crystal far into the corner. Far into the Harem territory. Will she tap out? No. Sasha forced to relinquish the hold. But now goes for the cover. And Paige. No, Harper's in. Paige distracting the referee. Harper breaking up the pinfall. Sasha attempting to grab Harper, but to no avail. Oh! And that turnaround suplex. A clear favorite for the PTC. And now Crystal sharing a few words there with Katie. Of course, she needs to keep her eye on Sasha. Oh! And a solid kick there. But no, Sasha with the turnaround. And Crystal's face planted deep into the canvas. Nice teamwork there by the Harem. Oh, and Katie attempts to get in the way of Crystal, but no. Harper still makes the tag, and a spinning fist there, and a forearm, knocking Katie down, and another spinning fist. Harper slowly bringing Katie up to her feet. Harper, the party girl. Ooh, just low DDT there. Nailing Katie's head straight into the canvas. And now straight into her knee. Sasha Banks begging for a tag, but Harper manages to nail Katie right back down. No tag for you tonight there, Katie, it seems. Oh! Katie just dropped with that release suplex. And now the cover, but in comes Sasha. 2, no! But Harper's not going to take that line down. Oh, slammed right on top of Katie's head. Now Harper, up to the middle rope. Oh, signaling and dropping that forearm straight into Katie's face. I doubt Katie even knows just where she is right now. Oh, some action going on down in the PTC corner. Unfortunately, it can't be seen, but oh! Katie, oh! Driving Harper straight down, and the cover. No, just a 2 count. Whatever happened in the PTC corner, Sasha Banks is walking away cleanly from it. We're not seeing Crystal on the cover or the apron yet. Oh, and once again that release suplex by Harper. And Anya now getting in the ref's face. And now the small package. 2, no. Katie attempted with a Northern Lights suplex, but was not successful on that one. Now Harper taking Katie for the ride with the airplane spin. Suffering the effects a bit much, perhaps a bit more than Katie herself. Harper could be signaling for her release suplex once more. This would be 3 within the past 2 minutes, and yes! 3 release suplexes, and in comes Sasha. Oh! Crystal taking down the referee. Harper taking down Sasha, and now Crystal also taking down Sasha, but no, Sasha managing to counter out of it. Both of these teams desperately seeking for a victory here tonight. Katie getting her feet up on the ropes. No. Not to be. Just counter after counter now as both these women just lack the energy to do much else. And, ooh! Nice running elbow drop. And again with that release suplex. Harper goes for the cover. 2, 3. And unfortunately, the Harem missed out on another victory, as this one strongly goes for the PTC, the Paige turning Centerfolds. Lots of athleticism in this one, but it's the rookies taking out a former women's champion and Klein. And here we are right back from our commercial break, and problems between Bobo and Matt Hardy are picking up rather highly here. We still don't know what Matt Hardy is here in the Whassup Wrestling Federation to do, but it seems that his actions have inspired invasions of a sort, particularly in the King of the Ring from Samoa Joe. As Matt Hardy is set to face off against the Universal Champion, the Dork Killer. He can't be at 100%, of course. Oh, and now the action just picks right back up following that slower-paced tag team match. And even still, the Dork Killer taking a breather. Oh! Some people might be thinking that Bobo was actually trying to assist the Dork Killer, but no, the problems between Bobo and Matt Hardy are just that volatile. And perhaps they're only going to get worse here. Matt Hardy going for that submission. But I doubt he'll get much of anything. The Dork Killer in that predicament. Oh. He did manage to get quite a bit in there. But no, the Dork Killer counters the suplex. And, oh, hot shots, Hardy right off the top rope. There's the Dork Killer doing his own bit of damage there to Hardy. Oh! Dork Killer coming in close with a sudden and harsh clothesline, and now Dork Killer going for the submission with the camel clutch. But no, Hardy manages to counter out of it. Oh! Now Hardy taking the break as the Universal Champion slowly gets to his feet. Oh! And the Dork Killer burying that knee. This is Whassup Wrestling against this invading force. The champion fighting for all of Whassup Wrestling, whether you love him or not. He's fighting for you. And this crowd certainly appreciates it, which is a bit surprising. And there's a sudden Dork Killer, a sudden Dork Killer. out of nowhere, a Dork Killer. And yes, the Dork Killer victorious here tonight. Perhaps all thanks to Bobo's intervention. And there it is once more, the Dork Killer. And the cover. And of course the Dork Killer will be set to defend his title against Jamie Hill in just a few weeks' time at Money in the Bank. But very quickly the crowd forgets that he was fighting for them, as it's right back to calling him a jackass. And here we go with some more tag team action. As the women's champion, Emily Stratfield, makes her way down to the ring. Here tonight to team with Stephanie McMahon against her future opponent, Iida Atsuko and Riley Everett. And ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by an old face of Whassup Wrestling. To what do I owe the honor of this one? Well, Stephanie just sent me here to make sure that she was being properly represented there, Weasel. It's really good to have you back for this one there, JoJo. Great. Now you're going to sign the petition or not? Of course, this petition is all about Stephanie's loss to Lilac in that Queen of the Ring tournament, declaring the match basically null and void. Of course, JoJo, you know that even if the petition goes through, it doesn't really mean anything because Lilac lost in the finals. Wouldn't have gone that way if Stephanie had gone the entire time. Honestly, I'm surprised that Stephanie just hasn't positioned herself as the #1 contender. She's a general manager of the people there, Weasel. This is why I have to be out here, to keep you in check. And to earn your paycheck, I imagine. What she pays me is of no concern to you there, Weasel. Now stand up and applaud. That's our general manager. She owns both the women's champion and the VixXxen's champion, meaning that she is just the goddess champion. Well, very hard to debate that, as the council does indeed have both the VixXxen's champion and the women's champion within it. Although in just a few weeks' time, that could be no longer the case, as Emily will be defending against Iida Atsuko, while Summer Holly Madison takes on Roxie Stevenson. There we see Riley Everett, a woman who won her first quarterfinals in the Queen of the Ring tournament, only to lose against Lilac in the second matchup. Of course, Stephanie would have kicked her ass either way. It's like, where if Lilac would actually follow the rules. Honestly, I don't really know what Stephanie wants more. She already has the company, the 2 women's championships, and her own rival down cheering her on in the corner. She wants the rest of the VixXxens to respect her. Well, if she wants respect, then that's just going to have to be earned there, JoJo. think I didn't see Emily doing a little dance. You saw nothing. And here she is, the undefeated #1 contender to the Women's Championship and the 2022 Queen of the Ring, Iida Atsuko. She's soon to be defeated there, Weasel. Emily's going to beat her, and then she's going to beat her some more. Then she's going to call her back into the ring and give her her 3rd straight loss. You'll never hear of Iida Atsuko within Whassup Wrestling once Emily is through with her. Perhaps that's to be the case, but during the Queen of the Ring tournament, she's been rather impressive, defeating both Honey Rydell and Atsuko before taking out Lilac in the finals. And now we see the women's champion squaring up with Riley. Trying for an armbar, but no, it's countered. Now I hear that you've been working with Kitty on her cheers. That's right. Here's one. Rah, rah. Kick their ass there, Stephanie. Certainly catchy. It's working, isn't it? Well, perhaps so, but Stephanie is not the one in the ring. Oh! Emily taking Riley down, and both these women just at first trying to weary the other one out. Oh, Emily there with the fireman's carry. This is the sort of thing you're going to find at Money in the Bank there, Weasel. Emily is going to wear Atsuko out. We all know she can beat her at any moment she wants, but Emily's just going to prolong it for the fans. It'll be their hard-earned money spent to watch the women's champion compete. That's some nice sentiments there by the council. Although for right now, it's... Ooh! Riley taking firm control, and here we go! A preview for Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. Iida Atsuko. And Emily, ooh! I doubt she'll be able to make it that far, and... Oh, no! Ha ha ha! That's exactly the sort of thing that you're going to find during Money in the Bank. Atsuko's going to try, but everything she tries is going to fail, just like that dropkick. Oh, and double axe handle straight down onto Iida's arm, and now Stephanie blowing down a kiss to the women's championship top contender, who nails her with a DDT. I guess that cheer you went with earlier there, JoJo, just isn't working. That's because Kitty has to say it. Of course, this could be a argument that even if Stephanie had made it to the finals, as we see Atsuko, ooh, yes, clearly dominating the council, or the general manager. We can't exactly say the council leader now, can we, JoJo? Hey, what the hell was that? You can't knock down Emily. And, ooh, Stephanie there. Ooh, another reverse DDT. Stephanie calling Iida up to her feet and, ooh, planting her face hard into the canvas. This is exactly how that Queen of the Ring finals would have gone if Lala were to just follow the damn rules. Iida now stalking, and a tag to Riley. Oh! Snapmare and a kick to the back. Riley up to the middle rope, but here comes Emily. Oh! Looked as though Emily was going to try to push her off the top, but thankfully it's no avail. Thankfully, this is of course why I have to be out here. Someone has to speak up for the council. Riley with those hard shots, but they're countered, and ooh! Now the jawbreaker. Honestly, you need to respect Stephanie. She doesn't need to be out here. She's the general manager. She can just stay in the back and just basically call the shots from behind a desk. But here she is in the ring, fighting as a competitor. She even took part in the tournament to determine the 2022 Queen of the Ring. If that's not admirable, I don't know what is. And oh! Riley with the turnaround, and no, Emily coming in, and oh, a shot to the back. And Iida and Emily unable to keep away from fighting each other. They'll have to, as neither one are the legal competitor. No! Iida with one final shot there to Emily. But she's not finished yet. But she needs to keep her mind on her partner. Nearly losing in the match on the inside. Oh, and a straight shot there by Emily. Now Stephanie's just strangling the life out of Riley, and of course she can get away with it, given her position. And now going for the pedigree. Hey, Kitty, does that remind you of anything? And now the cover. Oh, and Iida there with the save. See, look at that. Emily is just being so helpful, sending Iida back to the outside, exactly where she needs to be. Straight the shot there by Stephanie, and stalling. Oh, and she pays for that stall. And she pays for it dearly. At some point, Riley will need to make a tag. Ooh, and a double springboard moonsault. And here's the cover. And Emily taking out the ref. Emily is a sportsman like that. She's not going to attack her competition. She's just going to attack the referee. Well, that's certainly one way of looking at it. Riley finally taking the tag. Iida heading up to the top. Oh! Both feet barreling down onto Stephanie's midsection, and the cover. 2, 3, yes! And the Glow Girls victorious here tonight. Iida continues her undefeated streak. It'll just be all the more sweeter. That's the only reason Emily allowed this team to win. It'll be better when she finally beats her at Money in the Bank. It's Emily's job, basically, to take away that undefeated streak, to end the hopes of all these little idiots. The council is the top, and will come out of Money in the Bank at the top. Well, that remains to be seen. It'll be another few weeks until we can know for certain about that. But all we know from now is that Harper, or Riley, sorry. Riley and Iida are victorious here against the Council. And honestly, JoJo, it has been a pleasure. And we hope to see you again at some point soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Whassup Wrestling, as we see an exhibition bout between Roxie Stevenson and Summer Holly Madison. Oh! Roxie there starting off strong, the number one contender to Summer's VixXxen's Championship, looking to prove a point here. This one a non-title affair. Ooh. Of course, Summer saying, keep the cheerleader in the back. She'll be domineering on her own, and that's basically her whole reason for being in the Council. Oh, and a clothesline taking both women out. That's right, Summer is doing all this to prove that she can do this by herself. And we all need to remember just who she is, and Roxie certainly remembers her with that power slam. Oh! And Roxie's face launched into the canvas there. So ref now gets up to 5, and these two are still going at it. And now 6. Roxie has to know what 7 is. Summer back in after Roxie takes a bit of adulation from the crowd. Nice little snapmare there by the VixXxen's champion. Of course, earlier, well, just a few moments ago. Oh, and that spinning heel kick from the top. A definite favorite of the VixXxen's champion. Oh, and a twisting body splash as well. A 1-2 combo that could just put... No! Roxie manages to get the shoulder up. I was just saying that earlier, we saw the women's champion, unfortunately unsuccessful against the Glow Girls. The first loss of the 3 matches for the Council here tonight. Ooh, Summer trying for a double axe handle, but Roxie steps out of the way and now connects with a hard back kick. Well, once more taking in the crowd support. Oh! And Summer's shoulders just rammed right into this steel post on the outside, and well, she manages to fight back. And it looks like she wants to end this thing earlier. So she doesn't want to risk injuring her arm, and Summer once more shouting out at the crowd. And oh, Roxie with that DDT. Roxie slamming Holly straight down. And now the camel clutch. Will Summer call it quits? Via submission is how she won the women's champion, or the VixXxen's championship against Spice, but no. And Roxie could be taking her catnip, and yes! With the cat's meow. straight to the side of Summer's head. This could be it. 2, 3, no! No, Summer gets her shoulder up. Not enough catnip injection there by Roxie, I suppose. So Roxie buries her foot into the back of Summer. Roxie bringing Summer to the center of the ring, but no, Summer manages to fight out and, launches that fist straight into the face of Roxie, but no, Roxie with the reverse DDT. Once more going for the camel clutch, and yes, she locks it in. The referee in a good position. Is Summer going to? No, Summer manages to counter out of it. Sweeping out Roxie's legs. Roxie there with a shot, and she's pumping up with the catnip for another cat's meow, but to no avail. Summer using her speed to counter out of that one. And yes, once more with that back spinning heel kick. And Summer with that cradled suplex. And now perhaps setting up for blind sight. And yes, that foot right beneath the jaw. This could be it. No. Summer's none too pleased with that one. Driving that elbow straight into the chest of Roxie. Perhaps Roxie should keep up the assault rather than trying to get the fan support, but Roxie is a fan fighter. As Summer tries to take over the support of the crowd. Roxie wanted to keep this thing inside the ring. Very smart of her. Summer countering, and yes, she connects with that Hurricane Rana. And sunset flip lands Roxie's head right onto the canvas. Unfortunately unable to go for a cover. And the twisting moonsault. But it catches Roxie across the back. Perhaps she didn't get all of it. 2, 3, yes. Perhaps things to come for Money in the Bank when these two face off for the VixXxen Championship. Of course, we could be singing a different song as Roxie connected with that second cat's meow. Unfortunately, Summer just far too quick. If Roxie wants to become the champion, she'll have to become quicker. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, another reintroduction into the Whassup Wrestling televised It is Cyndi Sullivan coming down with Lana Starr and Betsy Miller of the Evil Girls. See a nice little effect there of Cyndi's hair. And Spice having a personal history with the Evil Girls, having been their former leader before joining the council. Perhaps this is just her way of dealing with the demons of her past that are trying to come back and haunt her. Of course, Spice not coming alone, having the council's cheerleader, Kitty, down in her corner. You see Betsy and Lana and Cyndi right there, and now Spice. Kitty on the outside with her 0-3 mark. And ooh! Spice with a nice tilting or tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Of course, Kitty having that chance at Money in the Bank to earn her freedom. One more shot against Stephanie McMahon for that. Ooh! And there's that disrespectful council-esque slap. Ooh! In days past of Whassup Wrestling, Cyndi made a name for herself as a hardcore wrestler. Basically, just about any match she was in had some form of foreign object involved. Well, here in Whassup Wrestling Televised, she'll just have to find the means of calming herself down and perhaps beating up the former leader of the Evil Girls. Is going to do that for her. Council thus far are 1-1 with their 3 matches here. Spice could end it as a good night for them. Oh! And it could start with the Spice Rack, but no. Referee calling for a rope break, and there's Betsy up on the apron. Betsy, a bit of a dark past for her. Whether you want to believe it or not. Ooh! Cyndi barreling those punches straight into Spice's face there. Oh! And what a toss away from the ring, or the corner. Oh! And a hard headbutt straight to Spice's shoulder. Cyndi thought that she had a 3 there. Ooh! A driving double arm neck breaker. But Spice manages to counter out of it. She certainly felt a variation of that a few times during her fights with Sasha Banks. With Cyndi not letting up. Of course, you're going to have to be pretty expert in the field of submission in order to get one on top of Spice there. Oh! And Spice once more going for the Spice rack. This time further away from the ropes. Oh, Cyndi managing to power out of it. And of course she would. With Spice being the former leader of the Evil Girls, it's perhaps known that Spice would have practiced her submission moves on her former followers. Cyndi clearly being one of them. Oh, and Spice propelled to the outside. And Kitty having to make a decision here, standing as far from the competition as she can. Atlanta Star may not be so held back, so reserved. Just hear her coming around, just watching the competition. Oh, Spice's face rammed right into the ring post. That ring post has seen a lot of faces here tonight. And Cyndi not wanting a count-out victory. Ooh, but no, it's going to take more than just throwing Spice into the ring post to get a victory here. Cyndi setting up for something. Oh! Oh! The knee and the clothesline. And now the knee on the back. As Spice slowly gets to her feet and double arm neck breaker. Cyndi here certainly going for her. Looking to just demolish Spice. Two of them having a few words, but Spice countering out. Oh, and Spice. No. Once again, Cyndi's feet in the ropes. But perhaps the damage has already been done. Spice waiting for Cyndi to get to her feet, and then up to her feet she is. Oh! Right into the corner. Now down in front of Kitty, who looks away. And now the cover once more. Two, and no. Not with the clothesline there, Cyndi. Oh! Cyndi propelled away and now flung down hard. Both of these women knowing each other so well. Oh, both of them trying to go for a kick at the same time, only for Spice to be the one to get it. Now Spice with that running bulldog trying to do the damage she can before locking in the Spice lock or Spice rack once more. Oh! Cyndi's throat catching the bottom rope on that one. And now Spice's throat catches the top one. Klein on the outside, cheering on her friend. Surprised she even has any. We heard tell that Anya had talks with Lana, perhaps hoping to have her join into the Harem, but no, Lana called up her own friends. And and again, 3 times in the top turnbuckle. But Spice, once more with the Spice racket, this time middle of the ring. But, Cyndi just manages to counter out of it. And Cyndi's face pressed into the canvas. Atlanta having a few words there with Spice. Cyndi crawls her way to the ropes. Kitty cheering on Spice on the outside, and rear naked choke there, and the cover. 2, and no, Cyndi somehow manages to kick out. And once more, Cyndi's face planted into the canvas, and Lana hopping up onto the apron, once more proving a bit of a problem, giving her friend enough time to counter out. And now once more with that double arm neckbreaker. And the cover. Here's the count. 1, 2, 3. Cyndi, with the assistance of her comrades, victorious here tonight. But now Cyndi is just taking things out on Kitty. After Spice's bit of a tantrum there, knocking Kitty down to the ring, leaving her open for such an assault. Here we are back from our... So we have the tag team titles. The Towers of Power set to face off against Spectationill for the honor. Canuck, the big man who has had a colorful career here in Whassup Wrestling, to say the least. We await the arrival of Canuck's fellow tower, Crackerjack. Let us remind you that Whassup Wrestling Federation is brought to you by Snacky S'mores. Eat Snacky S'mores. And there he is, the big man himself. The man who came in, defeated Canuck within a matter of a few moves, but afterward offered his hand in friendship. And now here they are, set to take on the tag team champions, after having defeated them just a few weeks ago. Crackerjack taking the cue of the earlier tag match between the PTC and the Harem, going at a slow pace on his way to the ring. His first match, his entrance lasted longer than the competition. Man up here ready for this. Ladies and gentlemen, the tag team champions, consisting of Dexter Spectacular and the 2022 King of the Ring, Jamie Hill. I say that again, the 2022 King of the Hill, or King of the Ring, well, King of the Hill as well. And they are the tag team champions. Jamie perhaps has something bigger in mind, that being the universal title shot he has in just a few weeks at Money in the Bank. Jamie having his own impressive run during the tournament, defeating Ranger in that tables match, Pimp Daddy in that controversial ladder match from Samoa Joe and Undertaker for reasons. Thankfully, the Undertaker has kept his business outside of Whassup Wrestling since then, but the same cannot be said for both Matt Hardy and Samoa Joe, who have, the latter of which has been seen in the backstage area, and then finally defeating the Natural in that tag team title, or that Hell in a Cell match. Getting a bit ahead of myself, calling for a tag team title match, as that's what this one is right now. And there we see the champions, both of them ready. They won those titles just a few months ago, and are definitely keen, to hold on to those titles. There we see the tag titles with their connecting points, and it'll be Dexter starting things off with Canuck. And here we go. After 5+ minutes of entrances, we finally have action in our main event. Oh! Dexter doing a bit of dancing, and a heavy stomp down on Canuck's arm. And Dexter firmly in control of this one. which is surprising to say the least. Although given that he was able to keep toe-to-toe with Ranger during his undefeated $1 million champion days, it's just perhaps not as surprising as, Canuck managing to get that reverse DDT and tags out to Crackerjack. We'll see how Crackerjack fares against Dexter. And that bar rather well as the big man drives Dexter's gut straight to his knee. Should note that mask isn't reinforced, but it still has to cover for something. And a straight shot there to Jamie just as he comes in. Crackerjack showing off the power, letting the blood drain to Jamie's head. Of course, I don't know who would want to face the Towers of Power if they become victorious with the tag team titles here. But thus far, neither Jamie or Dexter are showing much intimidation against the challengers. Jamie calling for Crackerjack to his feet and drives the elbows straight to the top of Crackerjack's head. Jamie is definitely a man without fear, and when he has both Canuck and Crackerjack standing over top of him, it's going to be a testament to that. All of Canuck's weight smashing down over Jamie's spine. And now the camel clutch. But perhaps too early to hope for anything with that one. Canuck whip to the corner for Spectationill. Dexter there with the assist with that flying clothesline. Now Dexter into the tower corner. Straight exposed shot there. Bit of an inadvertent shot, one would hope, from Crackerjack there to Canuck. Crackerjack doesn't appear to be too upset. So perhaps he just took it out of Crackerjack's excitement to be back into the ring. And the height there from Dexter. And now desperate tag there to Jamie as Dexter rolls to the outside. Jamie runs right into the boot. Jamie there with the counter. He's on his own now. Jamie unable to get Crackerjack up. Jamie to the top. What's he going for here? And twisting. Will be it. No. Springboarding off the top rope there at the leg drop. And now Dexter back up to the apron. Crackerjack just pushes Jamie outside of the ring with ease. Got him against the wrong post there, Crackerjack. You need to hit him with the other one. Crackerjack burying that elbow straight into Jamie's sternum. Now Crackerjack, top of the tag team champion ring, but Dave fights back. Oh, hoping for a jumping shot, but Crackerjack comes in with a start of his own. There's a bit of wear there on Crackerjack. Ooh. Dexter with a spinning kick, or a spinning shot, but Crackerjack just shrugs it off. Canuck was there looking for the tag, but no. Dexter with the DDT and the cover. 2. No. Canuck a bit slow to get into the ring. Crackerjack rolling out of the way of that one, and no. Dexter keeping things alive. And is he going for it? Is he going for it? Yes! He attempted for the 5-star dog splash, but just gets... And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, new tag team champions. But Spectationill should not be ashamed of the fight they put up. A hearty effort, but things all went downhill from the missed 5-star dog splash. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, new tag team champions, the Towers of Power, and I do not envy their future challengers, whomever they may happen to be. There certainly are enough out there.